Virginia Tech plus 5.5. You can keep those points. We don't even need them. 2-1 last night. 2-0 the night before. That thing to break over the middle of the plate.
I think he stepped out either.
Let's go to Arby's.
Good evening. Here we are.
Hello.
Live show. Elio was watching his game, I guess, so he is not going to join us tonight. It's going to be Patrick and I. We're going to sit here. We're going to talk a little hockey about what we did tonight. Looks like I am going to be 2-2, I think, right now. Let's take a look. See where we are right now.
How about the fucking Islanders beating the Bruins 3-1?
The Bruins don't have any players.
Yeah, they're fucked for
up
to 10 days at least.
Yes. So our Buffalo Minnesota over is going to lose. That game is headed to overtime right now, 2-2. Surprised on that. The over. So I had three overs today. My two overs that are a final have both lost. And I'm more of an under guy, so that does hurt. Over Tampa Bay, Ottawa, 2-1. It was never even close. Then we go into the games we won. We had Carolina in regulation, straight, -110. That hit. And then we had a nice 150 two-team parlay, Vegas and Carolina. So that makes us 2-2. That's plus 2.5 and minus.
Both the same score, too.
I know. Both with an empty netter. You got a 1.2. So we're up 0.1 units right now. So we're 2-2, up 0.1 with one game left. The Vancouver Canucks over 5.5, which is just getting underway. That'll determine whether we win a little or we lose a little tonight.
Somebody said Lightning were too easy
to win the game. You know what? When they went down 1-0, I said I was working at Tony's. I was going to go and look at the live line, which I did last week when they were losing late in the game. And but I didn't end up doing it. I kind of got sidetracked and didn't do it. Nashville's going to beat Colorado tonight. Yep. That hurts because I liked Nashville tonight, but I was worried about all the guys they had out on COVID. I thought they'd win tonight. Actually, my model had as the top play of the night, but I was concerned about all the guys they had out of COVID. This is why I can't think. I just have to react. So 2-2 right now, but we did throw a play out on the under in the football game tonight, and it's 14-13 going to the fourth quarter. So that's 27 points. The total is 54. We can give up 27. We can give up 26 and still win. So that's pretty good. We're in a decent spot here right now in the football game. So hockey could go. We could win. We could win a unit in hockey tonight, or we could lose a little bit. Football looks pretty good. So if we get a Vancouver over tonight and this football game comes in, I think we'll do all right tonight.
I can see that over hitting for Vancouver.
I'd like to see it go over. Either way, we're not going to make a lot tonight, and we're not going to lose a lot tonight. So
yeah.
I liked the
Vancouver they've picked it up since fucking Bruce
since Boudreaux jumped behind the bench.
The fucking I keep seeing it all over Twitter. The fucking Bruce there it is thing.
Yeah,
that everybody's been talking about.
Is this? I'm trying to think what computers this is. Okay.
Somebody just called you the GOAT in the comments.
What'd you say?
Somebody just called you the GOAT in the comments.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I actually had our friend Dave Cooney once called me a yard goat, and
a yard goat.
And that I was just going to walk around the yard and eat grass, but he's the only one. And my son, who was 6 at the time, always would ask me, who was that weird guy that ate the grass in the backyard? He was calling me the yard goat. Here we go. I bet you this is going to be Minnesota. No, it's not. I might put that. So look at this. Here come the Chargers downfield. I mean, this has just been it's been a tough game. If you have the Chargers, They realistically really could be up here, but I guess the Chiefs just returned the favor. Oh, the Chargers are driving after taking over their own one. They're in Kansas City territory now. And he's going to throw long. Incomplete, but the ref throws a flag. Ugh, the NFL with their flags. NFL with their flags. So we take a look at these games tonight. Carolina, Detroit. I really liked Carolina. That was a good win that came through right there. Tampa Bay, Ottawa. I had a slight lean on Ottawa, but I really liked the over better. Neither one of them came in, so we just played over. It didn't come in. Philly, Montreal. I didn't really have anything on that game. I had a slight lean on the under, that did come in. Montreal playing with no fans tonight.
They didn't have any fans in the building.
No fans in Montreal tonight.
Oh,
I don't know if that's going to be a whole thing in Canada or if that's just the province of Quebec. But they played in front of nobody tonight. I saw somebody say they're trying to bring back the Stanley Cup magic and playing in front of empty buildings if they can start winning again. And they won tonight, right? They won 3-2. They can only play in an empty stadium.
Yeah, they won late in the third.
Yep. Trash. So they won.
Sure. Oh, no. They won in a shootout. Sorry.
They won a shootout?
Yeah.
Florida. Now, there's a game I liked Florida tonight, a short line. I didn't end up taking it, kind of for the same thing that scared me a little bit about Washington last night. I had them as a pretty decent-sized favorite, but you had a short line in there. You had some guys out on COVID, which is probably what shortened the line up, so I stayed away from it. Glad I did because they got beat. Vegas, Jersey. I liked Vegas tonight. They had that 170 line, which worked for me. We get the 5-3 win there. No PK Subban was announced around 6:30. Even better. Not that he's the guy he once was, but
he's not even close to the play.
No, he's not. But he's still, he can have his moments. We got a big play right here. 3rd and 9. Bobby A. Bear, the guy goes for the hit, doesn't make the tackle. He is going to come up a head short. They're going to go for it. Of course, they're going to go for it. They've gone for it all night. There's no way this. Yep, he's already told them stay on the field. The guy makes the tackle. He's got him at about 4th and 6, and I bet you they kick the field goal. But he doesn't make the tackle. He just goes for the hit. Minnesota Wild. I had the Minnesota Wilds an 80% chance to win tonight. The line of -310 would never even come close to touching it. I had a monster over for this. Not a bet, but meaning that I had this game projected to go way over. Don't know what happened. I haven't seen a play of the game. Here they go. They're going for it. Ball is snapped. He's got the first down inside the 5. Wow. Colorado, Nashville. Like I said, I loved Nashville tonight. But I got scared off it with the COVID guys out tonight. I think Ryan Johansson was out tonight. They had like 2 or 3 guys out, and I pushed off it. And I'm really. This could be the heartbreaking thing of the night because it has won. Edmonton, Columbus. I didn't really have anything in that game. I didn't like a side or a total in the game. That is Elio's over, so we're hoping Elio can hit that shortly. Maybe if it does happen, he can jump on with us. The Chargers are down to the 1-inch line. And I'm in Vancouver, San Jose. I actually had a little bit of a lean on Vancouver tonight, but I liked the over better, so I just went over. I don't like to have side and total in a game. That's my NHL rundown. I haven't looked to see what we have tonight. I got all these monitors, but I don't know where anything is. Let's take a quick look.
You look at any of the games for tomorrow?
What's I'm going to do right now?
There's six games.
6 games. That's not bad.
Yeah.
The NHL's been going like 12-2, 13-1. It's been awful.
Yeah. They're all over the place. There's almost no consistency in the amount of games that are played each day.
Yeah.
But Vegas versus the Rangers. Dallas versus St. Louis would probably be a pretty good game. Maybe. Actually, Dallas is doing all right.
3rd and goal at the 1. He fumbled the ball. The Chiefs say they got it. God, here comes the kid. I don't know why he's. The Chiefs say they got it. And the Chiefs have it. What? There we go. Chiefs have recovered a fumble at the 1 yard line. What an under this has been. What an under. This is now 4 times inside the 10, and the team is coming with 0 points. If you have the over, you are just losing your mind. I'm loving it. And I'm loving it because I come up with this under. But not only that, I mean, if you're a Pats fan, you probably want to see the Chiefs lose this game.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen. I think they're going to march down the field here and they're going to win the game. So we were going to look at NHL for tomorrow night. Quickly pulling it up right now. Hockey. Yeah,
Somebody just said Blues Stars also. Yeah, I think that'll be a good matchup.
So I don't see any. This thing doesn't have any line. So you got Vegas at the Rangers tomorrow night. So Vegas played tonight. They're in New York tomorrow night. Buffalo, who I've got Malcolm Subban as the goalie, also played tonight. Will be in Pittsburgh tomorrow night. Pittsburgh has been good. Dallas, St. Louis.
Subban, his stats are fucking horrible.
It was a great first round pick by the Bruins.
He's got an 0-1-0 record with a 7.2 goals against average.
7.2 goals against?
Yeah, and then a fucking 0.76 save percentage. That's fucking horrible.
There's a really bad game in there.
Yeah.
Dallas and St. Louis is obviously looking quick. That's the best game of the night. Looks like they have Binnington scheduled to go back, so maybe he's back. Braden Holtby is the projected. That's going to be a good game. That is going to be a good game. 8:00 tomorrow night in St. Louis. That's the class of the night. You got Washington at Winnipeg. Nashville at Chicago. Nashville playing tonight. Nashville is in home tonight with Colorado. They got to get on a plane and go to Chicago. Chicago playing better. There's an interesting little spot there. And then the late night game, Arizona at Anaheim. Anaheim has been good. Arizona, who's been good to us, but is not good. So that's what you got. 6 games. We'll have a 2-3 plays in the NHL tomorrow night. We know I can always come up with stuff. So the Minnesota Buffalo game is in a shootout right now. Buffalo has just scored. So we'll see what pulls out of that. This football game is going to be an interesting run to the end. Let me look and see if there are lines out. This thing that I look at which I look at realistically just for hockey. I look for injuries and stuff because I don't look at bet percentages. What was I going to do? What's the site? Sometimes I worry about my memory. Early onset Alzheimer's sometimes. He just goes to reach the ball out and just drops it. This site isn't going to have it. They don't do overnight lines. So let's go to Barstool. I don't check Barstool spurts all the time because I live in Massachusetts and I can't play in it. So I'm always looking at it but I live in Massachusetts and Massachusetts doesn't need it. We don't need sports betting in Massachusetts. Pittsburgh is a monster favor, minus 286 tomorrow night. So we'll obviously be angling to look to see if there's a way we can play Buffalo in that game tomorrow. Total 5.5. Vegas Golden Knights. It's basically Vegas is going to be minus 136 right now. Rangers plus 112. Vegas has been playing really well. The Rangers have kind of stumbled a little bit. They had a nice comeback last night in the third, but they're not.
I wouldn't be confident enough to take them over Vegas. Because that game last night, I just didn't think that they were playing all that well.
Yeah, and I don't want to plug this stuff into my thing right now because I haven't updated from tonight, and I like to have it updated. But without unofficially to just dump it in here without tonight's stats, and I get Vegas as about a 60% chance to win. That'll change very tiny bit. So Vegas at a 136. So for people that are out there watching, all right, let's take a look here right now. So if we type into Buffalo won that game tonight, congratulations, Buffalo. So we type in here into an implied probability calculator, right? So let's take a look. I got Vegas. We got Barstool Sports has got an implied odd of we have an odds of 136. Okay. No, I'm doing the wrong thing. Typed it in the wrong thing. 136 is an implied odd of 57%. I have Vegas, I said, at a little about 61%. And the Chiefs just intercepted Patrick Mahomes at the 2-yard line. Not the Chiefs, the Chargers. So the Chiefs, I thought absolutely the play would have been to take the Chiefs in the second half, that they're going to blow this open because the Chargers have had so many opportunities. I mean, the Patrick Mahomes has sucked in this game.
So I just found out even more of a reason not to take Rangers tomorrow. Panarin's hurt.
How long has he been out? I feel like he's been out for a little bit.
Well, it said he left the game yesterday with a minor lower body injury. That was 20 hours ago. So he definitely won't be playing tomorrow, I don't think.
Let me just do this quick. Yeah, so this has got a little tiny. Yeah, I mean, Vegas, based on the line right now. So it may be something. Let's take an unofficial look right now at Buffalo, Pittsburgh. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Buffalo, Pittsburgh. We'll just take a quick look. Unofficial, 74%. So we got a line of minus 286. Yes, that's not going to do it. So if we put 286 in here, minus 286, that's an applied odds of 75%. So that's right on the money. So there's no value in that line. But you have Pittsburgh here that has got a really good chance to win this game. But if I were to, let me just, so you can kind of look at this, taking it from two directions. There's no value in either spot right now, whether you take Pittsburgh or Buffalo based on the probability of winning the game. There's no value in the line. But I look at this, and this is kind of what I do sometimes, look at and say, all right, but Pittsburgh has got a really, really good chance to win the game. So this is a game, do you want to put it in a parlay? Do you want to look at regulation? It's a couple things you can look at with the game, and we'll kind of see how it goes overnight. But probably wouldn't take this game straight unless I put it in a parlay. I'm not going to lay 286 on anybody. So to me, it would be Buffalo. Pittsburgh's 167 in regulation. Even that's a little high. So kind of wait to see what happens there. But, we can definitely come up with some plays for tomorrow night. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of the way I go through and do this. Let's just look at Dallas before we go here. Dallas, and because this is the top game of the night. Dallas versus St. Louis. Yeah, so I got this game is at home in St. Louis. St. Louis with a big advantage here. Minus 121. Yeah, so I'll give you a preview here. I think St. Louis is absolutely going to be a play tomorrow. The only thing that scares me a little bit is these numbers don't really correlate very. This is almost like too much of an advantage. I think it's going to be St. Louis tomorrow night, but we'll keep an eye on it. Maybe even a total play in this game, but we'll have some hockey tomorrow night, and I think college bowls start tomorrow, but they're shit bowls tomorrow, and I want to get involved in any of those. I do love bowl season. I wanted to put something together for the bowls. I haven't had a chance to do it yet. Maybe I will over the weekend to be able to work on some stuff to kind of be ready for the bigger bowls. When do they I usually do a bowl. I want to get in a bowl pool somewhere. If anybody knows one, I used to do one, but I'm not doing it anymore. If anyone knows of a bowl pool I could get in, it's kind of like, March Madness. I'm not a big basketball guy, but I always get a March Madness, and I've won 3 times in my life. And it blows people away because I know nothing about basketball, but I've been able to do it over the years.
That's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's quite impressive actually. And I don't impress myself often, but I do. I was impressed by that. So yeah, you got 3 games, two bowls tomorrow. Oh, it looks like you got one in the middle of the day. So hold the phone here. We may actually have to do something. Michigan beating the Dogs. Stenson can't handle Ajabo and Hutchinson. So you think Michigan is going to go in and beat Georgia? Georgia team, which was up until Alabama had been almost not challenged by anybody. And you think Michigan is going to be the team to do it. Hey, Michigan's here. So you got to give them credit. And I do like that guy Hutchinson on defense. That line is, let's see what that line is. I think it's decent size, isn't it?
I'm trying to find
those
it
games
right
played on Georgia's an 8-point favorite. 8-point favorite. So here's something you want to be concerned about, but let me actually see what these two trends are I have here. Bowl games good against the spread with good win percentage. Bowl game with inflated line. Yeah. So you've got 75% of the bets coming in on Michigan. So it's absolute public play. Everybody's on Michigan plus the 8, probably for the reasons that you just said. That would lead me, and that's not the only reason I would ever do something. I'm not just like a contrarian to go against the public. But, in my head, I don't know Michigan is going to be able to beat these guys. And the fact that majority of the public is on Michigan kind of makes me curious where I want to go with this game. But I also obviously have 2 weeks to get there. The other game, Cincinnati versus Bama, it's 13.5. Does anyone really think Cincinnati has a chance against these guys? I know Cincinnati, they're here undefeated. They finally got a chance to be in here, and I think they really got to show. That doesn't necessarily mean they have to win, but they got to be in the game. If they go in here and get blown out, this you'll never see another team outside the Power 5 get in here again. These conferences have been bitching for years, and rightfully so, because what can they do to get in? They win all their games and they don't get picked. But they're in here now. And if they go in there and get their head kicked in by Alabama, they'll never be back again. It's kind of like Notre Dame. Let's watch this play. Mahomes is dancing around. Now he's going to run. He throws to a wide open receiver. 40. Cuts back 35. 30. Oh, there's a flag because he is going to take this maybe to the 1-inch line. Flag, and I bet it's coming back. And Kelsey is not getting now. He's finally getting it. But Notre Dame, they kept sending Notre Dame to these championship games, these playoff games. They kept getting their heads kicked in every single time, proving that their independent schedule does not deserve them to be there. And I believe they told them that they're never taking them again until they join a conference. And Notre Dame thinks they're better than everybody. They won't join a conference. But I want to see what I haven't seen. So he's down at about where is the flag? Why are they not? There's the flag there. It's downfield. So it's not going to be holding on the offense, which I was afraid of. It's probably going to be, I'm going to guess it's probably I can't even guess because I haven't been able to really see. No, it obviously was on LA because it's 1st and goal at the 1. Handoff, touchdown. No, they're saying he was stopped at the half-yard line, the inch line. So, I don't know if we got anything else. We can't get comments anymore, really, right?
Only on Twitch and YouTube.
Yeah, and you don't see anything.
On Twitter, I mean, I've kind of said the ones that.
Yeah. All right.
People have already said.
All right, we can call it a night here. We'll definitely have some hockey. We got to root for goals in the Vancouver game, which has started, and I haven't got any updates on my phone. Now you got touchdown, Chiefs. Is it scoreless?
I believe so. Hold on, I'll confirm. It is scoreless still. Yeah, 9:56 left in the first.
All right, so not a great start. Not a great start, but we still got plenty of time. So that's it, Patrick. We'll call it a night, and we will see everybody tomorrow night, probably around 10:30ish, just like tonight.
All right.
See ya.
Sounds good. See you tomorrow.